I'm Penny ST, and I'm the host of Peace with Penny. Tuesday, April 27th at 11 a.m. Pacific Time, I'll be interviewing Nechama Goldman Barash, a Jewish Israeli peace activist. She works with Roots-Shorashim-Judur, one of my favorite peace organizations in the West Bank, who works on peace between Israelis and Palestinians. Life in the West Bank is intense, and the communities who live there experience the Israeli-Palestinian conflict daily. There's no escape. It is their home. Many of the Palestinians Nechama works with happen to be Christian, certainly a minority amongst their own people, but their voice must be heard as well. I've enjoyed learning about Nechama, and to me, her commitment to working on peace was built piece by piece throughout her religious Jewish life. As a young child, she observed her parents' dedication to our tribe, and after multiple trips to Israel throughout her youth, she made Aliyah, the Jewish expression for returning to Israel, the homeland of the Jewish people. As she learned increasingly more about the realities on the ground, like for so many Israeli-Palestinian conflict peacemakers, there are at least two very different narratives that exist simultaneously, and both must be respected and acknowledged. Oy, it's not easy. I'm not sure I'll hear that expression again without thinking about Amal Abu Ramadan and Orly Gold Hockley from Women Wage Peace, who I interviewed this past Tuesday. It was a consistent refrain in our discussion. Even so, in re-listening to our Peace with Penny interviews, they always seem to soothe my soul. If there are so many people working toward peace from both sides, like a marathon, if they keep putting one foot in front of the other, won't they ultimately reach the finish line of people living together in peace? I surely hope so. If you missed any of our video podcasts, just go to pennyst.com and look under podcasts. I'm happy to say there are now 13 to choose from. I've been wondering if this means our show just had its B'nai Mitzvah. I say B'nai, which is an expression for multiple bar and bat mitzvahs, because it feels like we're all learning and growing together. And what we learn, again, I say, it's not easy. So often, something I've heard from the others' narrative disturbs me down to my kishkas, my insides. But now I must face it. I'm an adult. Open my ears and heart and truly listen. What they can be saying can be an ugly reality that I don't want to concede, but must. I have to ask myself, does what they're saying ring true? Oy. I'm grateful for what the people that I've interviewed on Peace with Penny are doing to help with working toward peace, as well as what they took the time to teach us. As we've said, it isn't easy to hear, but essential. So, how did I get involved with wanting to work on peace? It was the summer of 2014, and for my son's bar mitzvah present, just like many Jewish parents, we wanted him to bond with the Holy Land. Oh, it worked perhaps too well. My husband had stayed back at the hotel, and our friends, my son and I, had just stopped in a pharmacy.
Run to the bomb shelter, sweetie, please hurry. I didn't hear the sirens at first, but the Israelis did. They're used to hearing these things. We ran to the back of the storeroom. It was a 12-foot by 24-foot windowless bomb shelter. My heart's pounding. Boom! Boom! I hear and feel the percussion of the exploding bombs. I'm trying not to get sick. I look at my 13-year-old son and I think I'll never forgive myself if something happens to him.
That's an excerpt from a speech I gave to the Orange County Jewish Bar Association. It was the first, but not the last time we had to run to a bomb shelter. Our adventure and my transformation is also the subject of my book, Blasted from Complacency, A Journey from Terror to Transformation in Israel. There is no chapter in a parenting book on what to do when a war starts and you're on a family vacation. Think touring extraordinary and sacred sites mixed with cowering in bomb shelters. I'm still trying to get over the Jewish guilt of taking my son to war for his bar mitzvah present. The impact of being human targets helped me understand the plight of Israelis living like this, and it also made me want to work on peace. How Israel is often described on the news is not what I'd seen with my own eyes. and I felt Palestinian parents also preferred their children playing safely in their backyards. The missiles exploded just near enough to blow apart my world as I knew it, forever changing me, and you'd never recognize my life today with what it was like then. I believe I found my life's purpose. I hope you can join Peace with Penny on Tuesday, April 27th at 11 a.m. Pacific Time and learn with Nechama Goldman Barash. You can get the Zoom link on my Facebook page or at the end of this clip. Please register. We'll also be on Facebook Live on my Peace with Penny Facebook page. If you have a scheduling conflict, you can always see the recordings on my website at pennyst.com under podcasts. Thank you, and may you live in peace, shalom, and salam.